Kicking him in while he's down, Shaq. Thank you, as always.
Not when he's down, when he's on IR.
Right, that's true.
Man.
That's
Come on, Joe.
Out.
All right, feel better, Joe.
And out. There we go. So we heard who Shaq's buying. So now we're going to throw some teams into our own trust tree here. Obviously, the Patriots, I mean, this is no surprise. They're in the tree just because they always win. So that's what you do.
So they're basically the trunk.
Yeah. Oh,
What
see,
did I do?
come
I
on.
doubled. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's hit that delete.
He want to put
start
him at the
over.
very
It's
top.
live TV, everybody. I will.
You
Yeah.
want them at the top or they're
Here.
the trunk?
At the
basically,
very
Go ahead,
top.
go ahead,
Like,
Jeezy.
don't you know anything about
Put the
trees?
star on the tree.
Where the strength is?
I mean, until you
There we go.
beat the man.
Okay.
Be the man, you got to beat the man.
Clearly,
right?
he's not on Ancestry.com.
Ric Flair likes football. All right, so I'm doing the trust tree. I'm
Yes.
first. Now, this is going to lose its effect because I missed the conference call yesterday. My bad. We were moving. Long story. Anyway, they said we got to put somebody in the trust tree. I said, well, who's taken? These guys weren't taken. What is the problem? Did anybody watch the game on Sunday? I mean, listen, I just want to have like a whole
Wow,
branch
you have
here,
a
okay?
wing.
That's
Get
how
it?
much I trust these
Well,
guys.
Ravens do travel
And
blocks.
think about it. That's very good, Sean. Think about it. This is the time of year usually where they're kind of that middling team, and then they make the push late in the season. Well, they got off to a good start this year, so they've got a good base that they're working with. I trust the Ravens. I trust Lamar Jackson. 53% run. Okay? You got to trust the running game. Good.
Have to.
All right, yeah, nobody can stop Lamar Jackson. You know what? When I need to trust something, you know where I go? I go down to Easy Street. All right? The Big Easy. Bourbon Street is where I go.
Okay.
I want some beignets. So
Nolans.
the Saints right now. You want a team to trust right now? All right, guess who wins football games even when Drew Brees is out? Sean Payton. Guess who brings in Teddy Bridgewater? The offense doesn't miss a beat. Guess who still leads the league in reception and yards? Mike Thomas. Guess who's only given up 39 yards rushing per game? The Saints defense in the last 4 games. All right, so they're doing it on both sides of the ball. I'm putting my money with the Saints.
Okay.
I got no trust issues there, D-Hall.
Well, I tell you what, mine is Houdini, and I'm going to put him right up here, too.
Okay.
Right up here beside the Saints, because when you talk about the way Drew Brees plays, I got a dude who's just like Drew Brees, but he's a little bit more creative than Drew. And so for me, I trust Russell Wilson. I know what he's going to do. Veteran guy. He is single-handedly, I think, one of the most electrifying players in the National Football League, and he's just so hard to contain. I don't know what Rob Saleh and that 49ers defense is going to do this week, but I trust Russ.
Funny you should mention them because I'm putting them in the trust tree. Now, I do feel like I'm kind of in a new relationship with them at this point. I don't know if I should trust it. Everything is just going so well, but do I really know them? And I think that I'm going to find out.
You will?
This week, because they're playing the Seahawks. Also, they have to play all of your trust tree teams still, the Saints and the Ravens. And it's a team where I was wondering about Jimmy G, if they could put the team, if he could put the offense on his back, win the game for them. That's what they did last week, a career high 4 touchdowns in that game. They did lose Quan Alexander, which is a huge blow for them. But they're getting a lot of guys back that are going to be healthy. They're 2 tackles, Kyle Juszczyk. So it's a team that we'll see what happens. I feel like they're trust tree adjacent almost at this point until the end of week 10.
Interesting tree we have here. All right, there's only one undefeated team on here, right?
Yeah.
Right? And yet we're still using Tinder to figure out where we are in the relationship.
They're the ones
We're committed over here.
They just
Right? We're already
seem
engaged.
like the perfect guy. I just don't know. Are there skeletons in the closet? DeAndre Hopkins, we're going to talk about him. One of the many fantasy stars who we're actually not going to talk about him because he's on bye. He can't help you this week.